Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Keenan, Curran, Samuel Akem. This is Deep Ball. We are joined by a very, very special guest, my young bull, 49ers wide receiver, Junior Bergen, former Montana wide receiver. How are you doing, my man? How's the offseason been for you?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on. Off season's been great, man. I just been chilling, kicking with the family, working out, spending time with friends, and just enjoying myself.
There you go. Legend of the Fall, man. Many memories that Junior Bergen has given the Montana Grizz fans. So we're ecstatic to have you on, man. Year one in the NFL is in the books. What was your first year like?
Roller coaster. Year one's a roller coaster. I remember when Samori got to Green Bay. I remember Sammy telling me he's like, man, every week I feel like I'm gonna get cut. Every week I feel like I'm gonna get cut, and that's low key true. Like you just never really know how it's gonna shake out. You don't really know, what's going on upstairs, and then you're around dudes that you've idolized, not idolized, but you've looked up to for forever. Like, I grew up a Niners fan. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, Fred, Kittle. All those guys are Hall of Famers. So, I've looked up to those guys, and you kind of try to take little bits and pieces of what they do, and try to apply it to yourself.
Did you have any starstruck moments where you're just like sitting there like talking to C-Mac or talking to Trent Williams? You're like, I love you.
Nah, nothing like that. But yeah, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying he's wild. That's wild, bro.
Crazy, bro. Wow.
Nah, but my first day in, I remember walking in the locker room and walked to my locker, and Christian walked in right behind us and was like, "What's up, boys?" We're like, "Oh shit, that's Christian." We just all kept it cool, but everybody's like, "Damn, we're really here."
I know you're trying to play super cool, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, I wasn't.
You are, but at some point in the season, it becomes normal, right? Like, what part of the season did it feel like, okay, these are just the guys, right? Like, we've talked to other guys that are, in the league, and they're just like, at some point, it's like, oh, these are just the guys. It's just another locker room. Guys just have a little bit more money.
Yeah, no, I'd say week one, once everything, because obviously campus stuff is super competitive and everybody's obviously fighting for a job, and then you get to week one and it's like, all right, now we're a team, we're playing ball. Everybody's settled in, everybody's moving into their spots, all that stuff, so everybody can just settle in for real. And that's probably when I first started to feel like, all right, I'm straight, this is my team now.
Yeah, I'm still not really happy about your guys' week one game, just so you know. But hey, look,
it worked out. It worked out in your favor.
It worked out, so we're good. Yeah.
So take us all the way back to the draft. First off, take me into your mindset. Did you expect, what was the conversation with you and your agent? Did you expect to get drafted? And then what did it feel like to get the call from the 49ers to know you're going to get drafted, but also bro, you just mentioned at the beginning, this is the team you grew up watching. What did that feel like? Take us through the emotions.
Right. So after my pro day, I went on a couple of 30 visits. We didn't really know. We're hearing 7th round, 6th, 7th priority. And my agent was like, dude, the more of these 30 visits you keep going on, the more realistic this chance gets of you getting drafted. So I'm like, all right, cool. And as time goes by, I'm having phone calls, I'm doing Zoom meetings, I'm doing everything really. And I'm like, man, this thing, I'm praying, man, please let this thing shake out the way, in my favor.
Yeah.
And, I had a good amount of family. I tried to go, I went golfing that Saturday, the day that I got drafted. I went golfing throughout the day, through 4 through 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I tried to go golf and just kind of keep my mind off it all. If I get the call, I get the call. But I rented an Airbnb out here, and I had a bunch of my family back at the crib, and it was probably mid 4th, early 5th, and Cincinnati called me, and so I answered it. I'm like, oh, what is this? Answered it, and they're like, oh, we're just checking in on you, seeing how you're doing.
Was pump faking, bruh.
I'm like, yo, this is I'm probably whole 11 at this point. And so I'm like, all right, bro, I'm ready to go home. I can't stop thinking about this stuff now.
Yeah.
So we ended up finishing up, but I don't really. I played terrible. Like I wasn't even thinking about golf, bro. Like
Yeah.
I was trying to get up out of there. So we get to the house, and I'm staring at like this is maybe mid six, start of six, and I'm just watching like do, and I'm like, damn, like I don't know how this is gonna shake, and I'm praying, and like my dad is real cool, like real calm. He's
Yeah.
big, like big prayer. So I'm sitting there, but I can feel his tension, bro. Like the tension in the room is insane. And as
Mm.
like I see like a couple teams that had talked about me go off the board. I'm like, damn, like this might not shake out.
Mm.
And the Niners, somebody on the Niners text me. The scout that I interviewed with earlier text me, and he's like, "Hey, can you have your agent call us?" And I text my agent, and he's like, "Nah, like I ain't answering him." Like I was like, "All right,
What
cool."
do you
So I'm
mean you
like,
ain't answering them? What do you
because
mean?
It's a
they were gonna try to
game.
do. Yeah, nah, he was playing the game, the cat and mouse.
Ah,
So he's
okay.
like, "Nah, like if they got anything to say, they phone call." So
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, whatever you say, man." So I'm sitting there praying, and my phone lights up, bro, and like the whole room just like started screaming and shit, and it was just I don't know. I kind of seen like almost like my whole career like flash before my eyes. Like, damn, like this is something that I've worked so long for and so hard for, and it didn't really even seem real for the whole week, the first week of it. Like it just didn't seem
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
man.
just shows how green I am because I'm like, what do you mean you didn't answer it? But like, credit to your agent for
Yeah.
understanding. They're trying to play a game. They're trying to what? So break that down. Like, what did he ever explain that to you? Like, why not explain that for the people who are listening also because they might not
Yeah.
understand either. Why not take the text message? Why not text with the 49ers and make them call you? What are they trying to
Um,
do? What are the Niners trying to do in that
I
instance?
well, I don't know what they're trying to do, but I know that he was saying like they want to know if like we got anywhere lined up after like
Mhm.
for
Mm, free
UDFA, like
agency or UDFA?
yeah.
Yep.
So, and he's like, we're not even giving that option. Like either they take us or we're gone. Like,
Yeah.
and thankfully, God willing, that happened.
Yeah,
Hey
man.
man, what a
They're trying to
story.
just pick up information, right? It's a business for them too, and so they're
Yeah,
trying to see, hey, who's calling you? They're gonna,
nobody's trying to show their cards.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, good on you, man. Well, and congratulations, obviously.
Sure.
Really big accomplishment to just have and always be able to say that, right? A lot of people have played, whether they did UDFA, anybody that makes it, hats off to them. But to be able to say, hey, I got my name called in the draft
Yeah.
is a pretty sick thing.
And like, hold up, let me cut in
Go
real
ahead.
quick. Did
Are
you
you
get
good?
to see them call your name on TV, or was it just
Yeah.
something
Okay. So
you guys saw?
funny story.
Yeah,
So
go into that.
they had 3 picks in the seventh, and one was at like 220, and then like a 249, and then a 252 or 250, 252. And so my phone lights up, and I'm like, oh shit, like here we go. I'm answering it, and I'm talking, and bro picked before me, one of our O linemen picked before me. His thing pops up on the screen, so I'm
You're like,
like, oh
ah.
shit, I got pranked. I'm thinking I got pranked for a second. I'm like, no, like what, like, and so like
Ah.
the call gets over, and like dude's still on the screen. I'm like, nah, I got cooked, like I'm cooked. And then
Ah.
like 2 picks go by, and then I pop up, and I was like, damn, like, all right, yeah, that's sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I
just
know
have a
your heart
love
probably
for each other.
dropped when you saw that pic.
Bro,
You're like,
drop,
wait.
bro. And everybody around me celebrating. And I'm the only one peeping it. Like, that's not me on the screen.
Yeah.
That's not me on the screen, yo.
Oh, that is crazy, man. That
Oh
is
my
crazy.
gosh.
Well, nice, man. So obviously getting to college is we're gonna shift gears a little bit.
Go ahead.
Getting to college is a different beast, realizing everyone is like that guy, respective to their high school, right?
Right.
But you came to college and made an immediate impact. How was it that different when you got to the NFL?
Well, I guess at college I just got thrown into the fire. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Absolutely.
go out there and help. Like, do what you can. And league, you really got to earn it. You got to obviously show that each and every week, each and every day that like you belong here and that you deserve an opportunity. Um, I came in on my high school resume and we had a couple guys go down, and I remember like 7 a.m. lift during fall camp. Coach P's walking down the stairs like, "You want to play some running back?" And I was like, "Whatever, I don't care."
I
I
want to
did
play.
care, but yeah, I was wanting to play for real. So I was like,
Yeah,
"Whatever, yeah, let's do it." But I think that's just the biggest difference. I mean, like they gotta like, especially in our system, like you gotta be able to show it. Like, and we've had some rookies come in and show it for sure. They had really good years, and I'm just trying to continue showing it and proving that I belong.
absolutely, man.
So getting in there, obviously Kyle Shanahan and his system is well renowned within NFL circles, and there's a lot of people who try to emulate it. And Sean McVay's system, I think, is similar. What was like? How difficult was it to learn that offense and kind of learn the playbook and learn the terminology and all that good stuff? Take us into that.
Nah, it's very difficult. I remember they sent my iPad probably. My iPad got here like 3 days after the draft.
Yep.
And so I'm immediately on it. Like I already know this is a hard offense, just off of what everybody else knows. And so I'm studying. I'm putting in hours and hours and hours. And I get there and I still don't really know nothing. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like I thought, like we. So when we got there, we would like meet all day, practice, lift, and then they'd have the rookies come back in and meet again until like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And so then I get done with that and I'm going to studying again till like 8 or 9, like just studying all day. And I'm like, damn, bro. And I'm still like struggling low key. But it's just like, bro, we got so much stuff, bro. Our
Yeah,
formations are tough. We got a million formations, super wordy. But like I feel like once you start to get the hang of it, and I've started to pick up on it like as the season's gone on, but at first it was a whirlwind for sure. And they had me at like all the XFZ. So
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to like learn all three of them while I was going, and I knew like F is usually probably where I'll be at, like in the slot.
Yep.
So I really tried to like make sure I knew that one, but like just going in there at any position, I was like, oh,
yeah.
So talk me through that first conversation you had with the coaching staff. Like when you first got there, when you first got to San Francisco, what did they kind of say to you as to what the expectations were around like your role, what they expect you to do in camp, or like, what was that first conversation with the coaching staff and your specific position coach like?
yeah. Just go in there and work my butt off. There wasn't really anything specific in terms of like what they want to see out of me, but just to go prove that I can play. Our returner spot was open at the time when I got there, and they were like, I think Jake Cowan got hurt right away, and he was the returner that year or the year
Mm-hmm.
before. So him and I were kind of battling, and they were telling me like, you got to go take it, and you got to go prove that you deserve that spot. And that was that. I didn't have a great preseason practices, games, either of those, but thankfully, God held me in there for a little while and allowed me to be able to showcase my abilities throughout the year.
There you go. And speaking of that, right? Like special teams obviously is a major part of your success in college. In my opinion, greatest returner in the Big Sky. I know there's one playing on our team, but I'm impartial to Montana guys. But did your tie to, or I guess the tie that Montana has to the special teams coach at the 49ers, Colt Anderson, did that have anything to do with it? Do you guys have any like special bond or anything about your guys' time
Uh,
playing for Hauk?
I'd like to say it had something to do with it. Colt always denies it, but I'd
Yeah.
like to think so. He's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't make none of those calls. I don't push those buttons. So I'd like, you can give me the credit, but it wasn't all me. So, but
Yeah.
Colt's definitely been a big part of my uh just being comfortable out there. He gives me words of affirmation and lets me know like you belong here, like you can play. Um,
Yeah.
so I can't thank him enough for that.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Did you have to change your training or diet, or what did all that look like? Are you still eating the same, or like how did the diet change when you got to the Niners?
Nah, I eat way cleaner now. I eat way cleaner now. But I knew like this offseason was big. I had to get bigger, faster, stronger, and I knew I had to take no shortcuts really. Like I couldn't, go out and eat McDonald's whenever I wanted to because that's Chick-fil-A, all that stuff. Like I mess with all that stuff. But
you in San Francisco, I know they got some good food out there.
yeah, I'd be all over the place, bro. All over the place. But like I just knew I couldn't really do that going into this year. I knew I had to just lock in on all aspects.
That's good.
Does seeing guys like, I mean, obviously there's stories about C-Mac and when he was in high school, not even being able to wear jeans on game day, right? Or wearing sunglasses not to squint. So I'd imagine there's like a lot of preparation that goes into his diet and things like that. Yeah. Kittle the same. Do you kind of take from any of the guys that you see in the locker room or some of their routines and say like, yo, that would be a good thing that I could implement into my kind of strategy for longevity?
Yeah, for sure. Mainly the way Christian just takes care of his body, man. Like you watch him do an hour warm up almost before practice even starts by himself. Like he does things like that. He's always in there getting treatment, getting right. George is the same way. Fred's the same way. You see all those guys and you're like, dang, like I need to start doing something. Like if they're doing it, like I might as well. Like
they're
doing the right things. They stuck around this long, so I might as well. So I've definitely taken that into this offseason and try to put pieces of them into my game and just try to make sure I don't take no shortcuts.
Was that something that because obviously when you came to Montana, like you were probably leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of the other players that either came in the same class as you, and just you were head and shoulders above everybody else in your time. Were you able to get away with
now.
I mean,
hold on now.
He's where he's at, dog.
Right, you're right. You fucking right, Keenan. You are right.
Was it a culture, like not a culture shock, but was it a shock of like, dang, I got by on just being him? Sorry.
Yes and no.
I did. My bad. I didn't mean to. I had to ask the question in a certain way.
That's great. I say yes and no. I mean, obviously, for the first couple weeks, I was just trying to stay afloat, for real. Like,
yeah,
I didn't know nothing. Like, they were teaching me plays. I go out there and run them, like in the game on the sideline. They teach me, but like seeing like Sammy show up 6 a.m. He's catching tennis balls on the off the wall, like things like that, and like watching Patty get in there early, stretch after practice, ice tub. Like Pat used to make me get in the ice tub with him after practice, like things like that, like. And I was always pretty big on it, and like I always worked hard, but just seeing like guys around me who work hard as well, like it pushes more out of you, and it makes you take that a little more serious.
That's what's up.
What was something that you thought you were good at in college, or just maybe in your whole football career, and then you got to the NFL and that kind of changed your perspective?
I thought I was a pretty dang good athlete. So I seen dudes jump 45 in the vert.
Was there any moment? Was there any moment like in practice, or in preseason where you had like a welcome to the NFL moment, or even if it's during the season, you were on practice squad, so you're emulating a lot of the players that these guys are going to see. Was there any one moment where you were like, "Damn, this shit is different"?
So we had a joint practice with the Raiders. And like I'm rolling. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm rolling with the ones, but like Brock's out there. Like there's like the receivers we kind of just rotate in, but I don't really remember who the O-line was, but Brock was out there. So I'm like, all right, like I got to get open. Like and I run a under on the goal line, bro. And Devin White.
Ooh.
I don't even see. Well, like Brock gets out the pocket, is kind of scrambling. They blow the whistle, so Brock's like slowing down, and I start slowing up too, and he just cleans me, and I straight to my back. My head was ringing. I was like, "Oh boy!" But that was definitely the one that was like, "Yeah, you're here now. Like, ready keep your head on the swivel, bro.
Oh my God! Did he say anything to you, or was it just like
Nah,
just that?
well, he hit me, and then I got up because in those things they like preach like don't fight, like
Yeah.
don't throw punches, don't do nothing. But like I couldn't just get hit and sit there, like so
You
I
can't
got
be
up
no
and shoved
bitch.
him.
Like.
I can't be. So I got up and shoved him, and then they got in there and they like separated us. Like we weren't finna fight, but
Okay, Joe.
I couldn't just sit there and take that.
Absolutely, you cannot. You can't just let
I
him
couldn't just
put you
take
on your
that.
ass and then like not do nothing.
Yeah, and he like hit me and like kind of turned away, like look, and I was like, no, no, I couldn't go out.
Yeah, you're like, nah, dog, you gonna feel me a little bit. Like, hold on,
Yeah, I can't.
dog, I'm not no punk, man.
Yo,
I
I
can't go
love
out.
that. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I was
bro.
so hot too. My coach is like, damn, I ain't seen you that hot yet, and I was fuming, yo.
for sure. Cause I mean, I don't know. That just that's a big dude hitting you pretty hard. And
Yeah,
you just don't want to go out like a sucker, man. So you gotta
no,
let
you
him know.
can't.
Facts.
You can't.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
and you gotta say something to your other team, like your teammates, like, yo, no, I'm not no sucker. Like, I'm not about to just
Yeah, like I'm not finna
hold my
just.
head.
Yeah,
I know. They see that. They watch the film back. They're like, "Damn, Andy didn't do shit. He just
yeah.
walked back to
It's
the
like,
huddle."
ooh.
Yeah, he ain't got no dog in him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He's a pup.
Yeah, but some of them dudes in the league, man, they're big, bro.
Bruh.
They're like,
Facts.
you don't see guys like
I
that.
I
remember
mean, just think about
seeing,
Devin White. Devin White ran a 4.4, bro. Like
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
country boy.
yeah. I remember
Um,
like when I first got there seeing Nick Bosa. I was like, dude's
Yeah,
like
bro.
legs are like as big as my torso. I was like, oh no, oh
Yeah.
no.
built different. That's
Just
crazy.
think there's, I don't know, you guys are a big blocking, like receivers and blocking is
Oh, yeah.
big for that offense. So
Oh
like
yeah.
sometimes, do you guys ever have to block DNs in the offense?
Yeah, yeah. Like pin block him,
Imagine blocking
double.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wild. So
Yeah.
that gets to the next question, and maybe it's this, but what specific part of your game improved the most in this last year?
Ooh, honestly, man, I'd say at the line of scrimmage, bro. Like, cause in our offense, we don't really get too much press. Like at the
Mm.
Grizz, I didn't get no press in the slot. Like,
Yeah.
and if I did, I 1-2 releases, I'm out. Like I'm straight. Like,
Yeah.
and so I had I don't know if you guys know Russell Gage. He was with
The
the
name
Falcons
sounds
for a while.
familiar.
Yeah,
He was
he was number
Tampa.
18 with the Falcons. Yeah, he's a little shifty slot receiver.
Yeah, so I was with him. He was out there with us for the first part of the season, and he was really working with me like on my releases and getting open. And I think that's where I probably improved the most. But I say another thing is just my confidence, man. Like you go a whole year, you're playing the number one defense, not number one defense, but the number ones on
Yeah.
defense.
Keenan.
Like
Keenan was like, hold on.
nah, not the number one defense. I don't know who the number one defense was.
It was
On
them.
paper.
It was them.
Okay. But what I'm saying is like the ones. So
Yeah.
like you have either or be eaten, and
Yes.
once you start making some plays, it's like it just kind of fuels you a little bit, and you start feeling yourself, and you're like, all right, yeah, like I could play here, like I'm straight.
Yeah.
Facts. So
There you go.
Russell Gage might be the answer to this, but like, who was a vet who kind of like took you under their wing to like kind of
Yeah.
mold you and mentor you?
Yeah, I'd say Russell Gage, and we got another one, Malik Turner, but we have like. Man, I just asked a ton of
OG.
questions, bro. Like Ayuk, I was asking BA all types of questions. Ricky, I was asking questions. Like D-Rob, everybody. When KB got there, I was asking him questions. Like
Yeah.
Big
we
Sky
had a
guy.
bunch of dudes. Yeah, we had a bunch of dudes that were like, outgoing about the whole situation and willing to help me get better. And I can't thank those guys enough.
That's dope.
So a lot of people talk about like when you get to the NFL, it feels like to a point like people want to help you, but also like this is a job and like you're
yeah.
there to take somebody's job. So
Oh,
how
yeah.
did it feel from that standpoint? Like I'll help you, but also like I want to beat you out and I want that
Yeah.
spot. So
And-
how did that
and
feel?
Honestly, we didn't. I mean, like obviously we're all competing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really like that in our receiver room, bro. Like we were hella cool. Like nobody was really stepping on each other's toes. Like everybody was just kind of pushing each other to get better for real. Like you would feel that like with the defense, like like if he beats me, you know, that's a I'm going down. If I win this rep, I'm going up, like stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like you could feel it that definitely that way, but in our group, like everybody was pretty tight and everybody was kind of trying to help each other out because you know iron sharpens iron. So
yeah,
Facts.
that's dope, man. So this is something that I actually heard with your guys' new signing, Mike Evans, and how Kittle was kind of selling him on your guys' organization, right? Kind of talk about that. And obviously you only have this experience being with the 49ers, but like, what are some of the things that maybe you didn't expect when you got there or didn't know what to expect when you got to the NFL that you're like, man, the 49ers are a first-class organization because they do XYZ for us?
yeah, no, it really started like our first day eating in the cafeteria. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. Like this is straight. But
Yeah.
it
Food
really
zoo.
felt like
This ain't the food zoo.
nah, but it felt like though for real. Like getting in
Yeah.
the locker room and everybody kind of teasing you a little bit and like
Yeah.
joking, but like also like including you. Like Sammy used to talk crazy trash to me forever. Like, bro, you Montana State, you gotta prove it. You're not really one of us, blah, 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 forever. Until I
Yeah.
proved it. But like it's kind of like that. Like they just
Yeah.
all laugh, joke, have fun. Like that's when you know like I was around like a good group of guys that I enjoyed and like you just enjoy coming to work for real.
Yeah. It's like you're a rookie and like we're gonna give you some shit, but also like you're one of us at the end of the day.
Yeah, like and that's what it was too. Like we did like rookie like remember rookie skits? I guess we didn't do rookie skits, but we had to do like the fight song and stuff. Like we had to do rookie skits and like we gotta like bring like wings to the plane and breakfast on game or the day before games and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
to where like they kind of like mess with you a little bit, but like they also like shit they'll throw you a couple dollars towards it and stuff like that. So it's like
Yeah.
it's real similar to Montana.
Did they do the rookie dinner type thing for you guys where you know they leave that bill, they run up the bill and like leave it for you guys? I know you're a practice squad guy. I'm just
He
trying to
leaned
figure
in.
out.
Hold on, sick.
Yes.
Sick.
Yes,
What
we
was,
ran
what
up,
was
they
that
ran
number
up
hit
that check
for?
on us. 23 racks.
Ooh.
But it was two of us though. And then BA threw 6 at it.
But
Who?
So BA
six. Brendan, you.
Oh yeah.
Ayuk threw 6. Our other rookie receiver who went 4th round, he had 10 and I had 7. Oh man, I was sick, bro.
They made you throw 7? What?
I was sick. Nah, I mean, it is what it is.
They renegotiated the practice squad a couple years ago, right? To get, they're actually getting paid a healthy amount. Like it's not like you feel me. We don't say practice squad like June hurting. You feel me?
Nah,
Like he's
I was straight. But this was before though. This was like preseason. They did it to us.
He's living off
we had, like,
signing
15
bonus. You off that signing bonus?
They had like 15 receivers in there. Yeah, straight
Ooh.
off the signing bonus. Signing bonus and NIL. I called my bank, bro.
That's
I
the
called
other
the
thing.
bank.
Hey, I just want y'all to know this shit.
I'm in Vegas. I'm in Vegas. There might be like a $10,000 check coming. Just let it go through, bro. Like,
Yeah.
don't even flinch at it, bro.
Damn. Hey, it's a good thing that you was in NIL era, right? Because
Facts.
and you was the poster child for Montana NIL. I will say that. Like, boy, listen, if there was one motherfucker that was gonna eat, it was Junior Bergen. He was gonna eat.
Right.
So, let's see. Everyone says the game is faster. What does it actually feel like compared to college?
Yeah, no, it's definitely faster. I don't know. I feel like for the first part, I kind of tried to like act like it wasn't and tried to like ignore it.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like that's just like. But once I started kind of like slowing it down, like actually slowing the game down, it became way more simple. Like, it's a game inside of a game still. Like, you're still trying to beat your one-on-one. You're trying to find the zone, like all that. But it's definitely more physical. Like, and like guys will like hold on to you or reach out on you and stuff, but then they'll run with you too. Like usually at Montana, like if they're bigger and they could get a hold of you, like they're not gonna run with you as well.
Yeah.
So that was like a big difference. Like, oh shoot, like I thought I slipped him and he's still here. Like
He's right
like
there.
Yeah, like that. So now I gotta get crafty now. But that's like that was like the biggest thing, like the physicality and the speed for sure. For
That's
sure.
crazy. Okay, I wanted to ask this question. You were obviously a kick return and punt return legend in college. How different is returning kicks and punts in the NFL compared to college?
Punts not much different. But kicks are different.
Yeah.
Kicks are different, bro.
Because of
Cause like,
the new rules, or just because
yeah,
it's different in general?
just the new rules. I think like I don't know. It just kind of always just kind of felt a little weird for me, like preseason wise. Like it just never really felt normal, and I felt like I was spent like the whole preseason trying to adjust to that. Like I mean, and it's still football, and I got to overcome that, but it just never really felt like you're used to like okay, like here we go, like they're coming down. I haven't touched it yet, like. And I remember like they kicked a sky ball on me, and I'm running in, and I looked up, and everybody's still standing there, and I'm like, what in the world? Like
Yeah.
this is wild, and it feels like you catch it, you can get whatever you want, pretty much, but
They get there fast though, huh?
they're already on your side of the 50, on your side of the 40, so it's like, oh wait a minute, like
Yeah.
I don't know, those are just some things that kind of were a little different, and I felt like the seams, I don't know, it was just a little different.
Yeah.
Well, so not to get too in the weeds with the scheme, but did you feel like Colt took any of Houck's playbook when it came to like punt return,
Uh,
or is it
I
just too
don't really
different?
know. I don't really know. I tried to not to pay attention to like all the rush stuff. Like
Okay.
everybody's got right, left, middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Return. Yeah.
Like that's kind of all I really tried to make sure I hear, because once you start hearing everything, that's when you're
Yeah.
Thinking too much. Just catch the
yeah,
ball and find a seam and go.
yeah.
For
So
sure.
like I tried to make sure like I tried to simplify it for myself, and just make sure I knew a right, left, middle, and yeah, that was really it.
Yeah. I guess it's different as a return guy. You just fucking, hey, I gotta
Yeah.
go. I
Yeah.
gotta go this way or this way.
Find the wall, yeah, find the crease, go.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what made you so good in college? Was kind of like simplifying it from that standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have to think much. Like I spent the whole year my freshman year like watching everyone do it.
Yeah.
Like Souls, Aaron did it, Keelan did it, and I was like, all right,
Mhm.
like shit, might as well. Like
Yeah.
let's build the ball and go.
Yeah.
So that was really like, I don't know. I didn't really have any problems. Obviously, I was nervous, but I didn't really have too many problems with it.
Yeah.
Okay. What does a typical week look like for you on the practice squad? So like
Okay.
actually let's go back a second. Let's go back to training camp, and then like cuz I don't think we haven't really talked about like what training camp was like, and then we've talked a little bit about training camp, but like what did it feel like when you knew you made the practice squad at the very least? Like you're not being cut, you're going to be with the 49ers for the next year. Like what did that
Right.
look like? Take us through that
Yeah.
process.
So camp is kind of wicked. It's not wicked, I wouldn't say, but like it's real similar to Montana's, except we go 4 days and then a day off.
Mhm.
Or are we? We're 3 days, I think, and then a day off. Yeah, 3 days and then a day off. So it's really like one day off in 6 days.
Yep.
Like so, like it's similar to like our 6 days on and then one day off at Montana.
It's a
So
grind.
that was like the only similarity I would say. And we do like practices where like Monday would be like a lower day, so we're running less reps in team.
Yeah.
And we're kind of trying to stay fresh, and then Tuesday would be like a medium day where we're trying to up it a little bit, but we're not trying to kill each other. And
Yep.
then Wednesday would be the day where we're like, all right, we're full go. Like we got 15 plays a period. Like we're rolling now. Um, and then we do that, and then at the end of the week, you mess around and freaking play in a preseason game.
Yeah.
Like that's what was wild. And then like you'd have the next day off, and then you're back rolling. Yeah, it's that Sunday off, and then you're back rolling. And then start getting those joint practices, and then you have a joint practice on a Thursday, and then you have Friday off, and you play Saturday, like things like that. That was like different to kind of wrap your mind around, because
Yeah.
usually you start tapering down towards the end of the week, and then you're ready to go come game day. So that
Yep.
was like a big difference for me. Everybody honestly, but and then like throughout the season, so Monday's usually like a film day and a lift day. So you try to flush Sunday's workout. Try to just kind of get healthy, get in the tubs, get treatment, whatever you need. Tuesday is completely off. So Monday is where I stayed up, playing the game. I was chilling Monday nights. Tuesday, I try not to like sit around all Tuesday. I try to get up to the facility, get in the
Yeah.
tubs, move around a little bit, try to just make sure I don't get no lactic acid built up. And then Wednesday is like an install day where we're going, but we're not going too crazy. And then Thursdays where we're rolling and we're full pads and we're practicing for sure. Uh, what is it? Friday now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
You just said Thursday. Yep. Friday.
Friday is like a little so we'll do like a half of our practice is like live at red zone. Not live, we're in just helmets and jerseys, but like
Mm-hmm.
we're full go, we're competing, and then the second half of the practice we're walking through. And then Saturday is a walkthrough day, and then Sunday obviously game day, and then you
Yeah.
just rolling.
So take us
Yeah.
through. That was great. I mean, but take us through that decision at the end of camp. What did that phone call look like when that, like, did they call you to the office to bring your
Yeah.
playbook, or like, what did that look
Yeah.
like at the end of the camp?
Nah, the Reaper call you. So you bring
Yeah.
that playbook. So you bring it in. They tell you what it is, and then they obviously told me like we want you back on the practice squad. And I was like, all right, bet. And I talked to my agent already, and he was cool with it. So we made that decision. And then it was just back to normal, really.
Man.
Like and the,
I
and
know
the
that.
thing about I don't know how everyone else is, but in San Fran, we like you're treated literally the same. Like you got to do this, this, and this. You got to be here for this, this, and this. Like you got to be answering questions in meetings, like all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you're not really like you don't get no days off. If anything, you probably have more, like
Yeah.
because you got to make sure you're giving a good look all the time. And that was kind of like, you go from a guy who takes, you're banged up a little bit throughout the year. You're like, ah man, like you miss a day here, miss a day here. Like you don't want to miss none of them days. You got to make all them days count.
Facts.
And that was probably a big difference. I mean, it wasn't like it was hard or nothing, but you just got to go do it.
Absolutely.
Dang. Well, it's nice that you're, with a really good program that's got a established record of success, and you have good guys to look up to and just kind of learn from. What's something fans would be surprised to learn about life as a rookie in the NFL?
Oh man, I'd say it's slow. It's like the year is long. The
Yeah.
days the days are long. The weeks are fast, but like it's just I don't know. You'd expect it to be like all fun and games and all that stuff, but it's not. Like it's a business, and you really understand that once you get there, and you understand how important taking care of your body is, eating right, sleeping right, all that stuff. Watching film, um, it's not like it's not all fun and games. You're still competing. You're still competing for a job and a
Yeah.
lifestyle. For real.
Yeah. Man, it's I can only imagine, right?
Was there
So,
was there ever any like opportunities during the season where you thought you may get called up, like you may become active?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have a good week and you're a little optimistic about the next week,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, there's a couple times where Sky was banged up, um, and he's like, "Bro, just make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready." And that's the thing too. Like they always preach, like, make sure you're ready. That's why our receiver coach is always calling on us in meetings, like, "Hey, what do you got on this? What do you got on this? If this dude does this, who's their nickel? Who's their safety? Who's this?" Like, making sure we're all paying attention in meetings to
Yeah.
just in case anything does happen. But there was a couple times, like just talking to Sky, and he's like, "Bro, just make sure like." I don't know, like I can't move right now. Like just make sure you're ready. So I'm
I'm
like,
sure
all
that boy
right.
always found a way to be ready though.
Yeah. I don't blame him though, man. That you can't be missing out on them games.
I know, man. I know. And
Oh,
I know, and that's really what I was getting at. Is like he tells you to be ready, obviously, because he wants you to be ready. And like obviously,
yeah, just in
ultimately, he wants
case,
you to
yeah.
do just in case, and he wants you to do good because if you do good, the team does good. But also too,
Right,
he understands like I need to find a way to get on this field because like
right,
if you go crazy, they're gonna be like,
right,
all right, we drafted this dude. We brought you in. Like you're good to go, my boy.
right. Yeah, no.
what kind of following up, how would you say the comparison is between the 49er faithful and the Montana Grizz fans?
Yeah. I mean I'd say it's very similar. Obviously I haven't been able to like fully experience it out in Santa Clara, but from what I've seen so far, like they're always like we're driving out of the facility. There's always somebody out there trying to get an autograph, supporting. I remember we came out for the was it the Falcons game Monday night, and like I didn't go out there really in pregame, um, and I like my first time going out there, it was packed, and it was just roaring, and it felt literally like a night game in Wild Grizz. I was like, whoa! It almost gave me like chills. I was
Whew.
tripping. I was like, damn, this is crazy. And then I looked down and I was like, damn, no jersey on. Damn, damn. I swear I started getting like the juices going and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit.
Oh man, just wait your turn. It'll
Yeah.
come.
It'll come.
What drives you more right now? Proving people wrong or proving yourself right?
Proving myself right for sure. I mean, I don't really care. People are gonna say what they want to say. You're gonna have people who believe in you, people who don't. But that's never really drove me. My dad tells me all the time, like, "Hey, bro, like I know your body hurts. I know, this is a lot. Like, you're good, bro. Like, you can hang it up right now, and I'm always gonna be proud of you." And I always
Absolutely.
tell him like this isn't about that though. Like this is about me. Like this is my dream since I was a kid to be here and not just be here, but like contribute, make plays, and
Mm-hmm.
make a name for myself. Like that was always my goal. So that's what I'm gonna keep striving for.
I love
That's
that.
that's a dope perspective to have too, because I think a lot of people do things for external validation and to know that you just are so rooted in the right cause. And that's like a theme with guys from Montana. Like the guys that we have talked to, it just seems to be a theme. So kudos to you, man, for keeping that perspective.
I appreciate it.
One thing I want to ask, and I don't know, maybe Sam, you've asked this before, or you probably know it because you were in the locker room. What made you change from the other guys to us?
Because
What made you
we
make
were
that decision?
better. Duh.
Yeah, but
Man, there was
No,
a
that's why I
lot,
gave him
bro.
so much crap, because that wasn't the reason. That wasn't the reason.
yeah,
I'll let him
Well,
tell it though.
well, you weren't better at the time.
you're not lying. You're not.
Nah, man, it was a lot, bro. Like I remember I was praying on it, praying on it, praying on it, and a bunch of like dudes from Montana, like higher like recruited guys started committing to Montana State like within the week, and they're like on the line like, "Lo, hop in, hop in, hop in," and I'm like, "Fuck." And
That
they're
boy was in the
calling me
group
like, "Well,
chat,
let's go."
BFFs.
Yeah, but chill out, bro. You don't never let that die, bro. But like the coaches are calling me like, let's go, like let's do it, like everybody's hopping in, let's go. So I'm like, fuck it, like let's roll, like just off impulse, like all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I called my dad like right after. I wasn't even with like my family or nothing, which is so off of me. Like I'm always with my family, like they're always supporting, and we're always
Mm-hmm.
like pros cons, looking weighing it out. And I did it, and I did a silent commitment, and so I never really felt like you commit, you're like, yeah, let's go, like this is lit, like like weight off my shoulders, I'm about to go have a good senior year, whatever. And I never really felt like that for a while. And as the Grizz, or as my season started going, the Grizz would call me like almost every day. Coach Sachs, Coach Schillinger, Coach Pease, Coach Houck, like everybody was getting
I
on the
know Coach
phone.
Pease was applying pressure.
Coach Pease was on it, bro. But honestly, Coach Sachs called like almost every single day. Like
Yeah,
Mm.
Coach Pease
baby.
would call or text, but Sachs and Schillinger, both of them, both Shane and Jace, both like hit me up every day, and I'm like, damn, bro, like I don't know what I'm gonna do now, and we
So
keep
was it?
going.
Let me cut in here real quick though. Was it not like that before you had committed to Montana State, or was it like that the
No,
whole time?
no, I mean they offered me early, Montana offered me early, but I never really like built like a great relationship with anybody. But I was going to like the Cats camps because our high school team, we
Yep.
go to their team camps.
Yep.
And so since I was a sophomore, like they were all over me. Like they offered me at the end of my sophomore year. Like
Mm.
so I was like, okay, like this team actually like wants me. And so
Yep.
I didn't really know. And the Grizz ended up offering me like, I don't know, maybe a couple months after, but it never felt like, I don't know, like they really needed me. Like the Cats made it seem like they needed me. And I'm like, okay, like I like this.
Yeah.
That's been
And
the
then
story for the Hauk era. I'm not gonna lie.
no comment.
Now we gonna get into that one.
Nah.
We're gonna peel back that onion.
But so my senior year goes, and they're like hitting me every day, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
like I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And so the night before signing day, like I'm on the phone with Sax, and I'm like, hey coach, like I'm gonna let you know, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Like no matter what happens though, I'll make sure I'll call you and I'll let you know first, okay? And he's like, all right, yeah, like I like that, like that's respectful, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then me and my dad's a pastor, so we went to his church and we prayed there like for hours, bro, like, and nothing felt right, like, and I'm like, damn, bro, like this can't be how it goes. Like I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like,
You're like, dang, I'm really about to put on that blue and gold jersey. I can't believe this.
there's a couple teams. Hey, there's a couple dudes you play with that put on that jersey. I never put that jersey on. I ain't never put that jersey on.
I believe it,
But
man. I believe it.
We wake up in the morning and like I'm like, man, like I still don't know. Like I don't have a decision. Like I'm just gonna be a man of my word and just stay where I'm at. And so I called Coach Sachs, and he was ecstatic, bro, when the phone rang. And he's, oh, let's go, let's do it, let's do it. I'm like, I'm sorry, Coach, like I can't. Like
You got too much dip on your chip now. Hold on.
hold on. But I was like, no, I'm sorry, coach. Like, and he just like, I just felt the energy. He's like, oh no, like it's all right, man. Like, I respect you. Like, you're a man of your word, and you called no matter what the situation was, blah blah blah. And like, for him to be like cool about it, not cool about it. Like, obviously, I know he's pissed, but like, he didn't have no animosity or nothing. Like,
He
was
understood.
just like yeah, like wished me the best and everything. And I'm like, damn, like. So I do the signing day, do all that stuff, and then like I remember probably 3 weeks after that, like I remember I was praying and I was like, God, if this isn't right, like change this. Like I can't waste my college career, you know, like I was supposed to be where I'm supposed to
Absolutely.
be at. Not that saying it was gonna be a waste there, but you know, I'm supposed to be where you want me at.
Yeah.
And then Choate left, bam. And I'm like, ooh shit. Like and then like three more of the dudes off the staff left. Receiver coach left, OC left. And I'm like, damn, like, and at the time, this is like the start of like the transfer portal. And
Yep.
at the only time to enter the transfer portal was like
Coach,
if
when the
your
coach
coach
leaves.
left, yeah,
Yep.
like stuff like that. And so then we got on the phone with I think they just had hired
Vegan.
Sorry, I
Yep.
blanked. They just hired Vegan. And him and I talked probably once or twice, and he's like, "Give me a couple weeks to build a relationship. Like, don't just jump in there right now." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, I'll give it a couple weeks." I hadn't heard from him in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, "Man, I'm out of here." Like, shit, bro. And that's no shots at him. Like,
Absolutely.
shit, you just step into a new position, and the last thing you're worried about is a freaking 17, 18-year-old kid that, you know,
Right.
you're
He's
like,
trying to get his squad
you know,
right. The
think
guys
it's
who were
don't even-
there, right.
Yeah, but you don't even know what this kid, like you didn't recruit this kid anyway. Like you don't know what he's got.
Absolutely.
Like so
Yeah,
I don't blame him at all. And you know, I remember we reached out to the AD and we tried to go through it, and finally we were able to get out of it. Or we weren't out of it yet, and I text Souls. Because me and Souls went to high school together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, like ask Coach Pease if there's any way, like if there's any more spots. Like
Coach P's probably like, hell yeah.
They
Bro,
said,
Coach
what?
Pease-
We'll
Coach
kick somebody
Pease
off
text
the
my-
team.
Coach Pease text my pops in the Twitter DM like, if any of this stuff is true, call me right now. And my dad called him, and you know, he chopped it up with him for a little bit because obviously I couldn't talk to him.
Yeah.
And yeah, once I finally got freed from MSU, I jumped right on Montana.
There we go.
And I called. No, Sax called me. After I talked to Coach Pease. Sax called me like, he said, if you commit tomorrow, I'll run around this place in my underwear.
He's not lying either. You know Sax. He's not lying.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm there. I'm there in the morning. Like,
Bro, that is comedy, bro.
is
Shout out
great,
Billy
man.
Sachs, man.
yeah, like he had a big He did a good job recruiting me for sure.
Just
Because
an
he was
organic
this
dude.
area.
Yeah. That is funny to hear you say though that like they didn't apply the pressure until Montana State started applying pressure, because that has been what's kind of been angering people. And I know, you know, you're obviously with the Niners now, but I know you keep tabs, and I know you've been seeing what's been going on in Montana, and they've been getting some in-state recruits and stuff. So it's just interesting to hear how that whole process went. Thank you so much for kind of explaining that. I know people will really love
Yeah,
to
I don't
hear
think
that.
I've ever told the full story about it.
No, you haven't,
Yeah.
man.
It's just dope to hear. I mean, obviously we talked to Lance a couple weeks ago,
Yep,
and
yep.
Oh
to
yeah, I
hear
saw
him
that.
talk about his experience with vegan, and like obviously you guys were in two different stages, right? He's going into senior
Right.
year, you're
Right.
coming into senior or like going into college, and for him to say, "Oh, vegan like instilled confidence in me," but then like kind of dropped the ball on what could have been the next, well, was a Montana football legend, but could have been the next legend for them. It's kind of crazy to see, but you know, that's recruiting, man.
Yeah.
A lot that goes into it. You can't forget the guys that are coming up,
Yeah.
just with the guys that you got. So,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite experience? And I probably know a favorite game in your time in Montana.
Oh man, there's a couple of them, bro. That's hard.
Break them
There's
down, break them down, break them down.
man, the first brawl, that one was lit.
That
That
Legendary,
was
one was
man.
lit.
lit.
Legendary,
Like what,
man.
bro? Like that one was insane. Cause I think I
Yeah.
messed up on the play like every time but once throughout the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bro, like once they call this, like, please be covered two. Like, please let me, like, please let me get off here. Cause like
Yeah.
I haven't scored on like first play, second play of the game in years. Like
Yeah.
Pop Warner stuff. Like,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like this would be insane if I set this thing off. And I motion out and I see them bump a little bit,
Mm.
like the backers bump, but like no one like obviously because I go out all the way out in the slot and no one like
Yep.
comes with me. So I'm like, all right, it ain't man. And I see the two eye shell and I'm like, man, those safeties are split pretty wide. Like
Yeah.
this ain't quarters. Like, come on. Hut splits, drops it. And I almost because I didn't know where the backside safety was, I bobbled it because I thought I was gonna get popped. And then the
See
rest
ya.
was pretty much that was it, bro. And I remember like we're up like what 13 at half. And I remember
Yeah.
going in the locker room and like Sam didn't say a word all week.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to get like,
I was about to go
freshman
on
year.
4 if we didn't win that bitch. What do you mean?
Oh shit.
But like my freshman year, like I'm enjoying college too. Like I'm out on the weekends, like doing
Yeah.
young stuff. Like so I'm like, Sam, like, bro, come have a drink with me. And he's like, nah, bro, I ain't doing nothing until we beat the Cats. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, here we go. Like
Yeah.
your drink right now ain't gonna matter come November. Like
That boy
but
didn't get it, Keenan. He didn't get it. I'm like, no, man.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
Well,
but
we don't
I
need
got
to
it as I
party.
got older though. I got
As
it
you
as I
got,
got
you
older.
see, yeah,
Yeah,
and because
but
your first, you just, your first experience, like,
yeah, like I'm like, I mean, obviously I'm trying to make plays. Like I know the importance of the game, but
yeah,
I ain't 0-3 in it. So like,
yeah, facts.
In
I'm
my
not
head, I'm
looking at
like,
it
bro,
like
what are we
like some,
partying for? Them boys been dancing on us for 4 years straight.
yeah,
And we had some like really brutal games that we fucking lost to
Bro.
those guys.
Bro.
Like
yeah,
ones where
and
we're like, damn,
bro, and that's what I'm saying. We're up 13 at half,
yeah,
and I'm walking to the bathroom, and I'm like, shit, I just scored. I had a good first
Boy
half.
feeling
Like
good.
I'm feeling great. I walk by Sam. I'm like, hey Sam, and I was about to say like one more half.
yeah,
And Sam looked at me like, and I was like, let's keep
yeah,
going, Sam. I gotta say
yeah.
one more half. We partying, Sam. One more half. We out of here.
Boy, he's
And
been
Sam
in that
snapped over. I was
position.
like, oh shit. And I was like, let's just keep rolling, Sam.
Yeah, because he's been there. We was in that position in
We was up
2018, dog.
22-7 in
We was
2018
Yeah.
kicking
doing
their
That's what
that.
I'm
ass,
knowing. That's why I'm
Bruh.
like, nah, like,
Bruh.
kicking their ass, bro, and just man,
yeah.
that shit hurts, bro.
He didn't
Yeah,
have the
I'm
same
already
scars,
knowing.
Keenan. He didn't have the scars, bro.
Yeah, he didn't have, so I get it, but
Nah. But
I remember that game.
I feel where he's coming from though. But that one's probably, I don't know. That whole week though, like that was like something I'll never forget. Like that whole week, like just the intensity, obviously the game, after parties, like all of it. Like that was like first time for all of it. I was like, damn, this is insane. Like I'm trying to win this joint every year. Like,
Yeah, man.
and then you
Man.
And
lose
it's different
one,
when like you made a genuine big impact in the game. Like I know
For
that
sure.
had to feel special, man. In your first
yeah,
one.
no, I did, and like I had a couple of my homeboys in. They were at the game. All of my family was in. Like I was as a freshman, I'm scraping for tickets. Like
Yeah.
ain't nobody trying to give me ain't nobody trying to give me tickets.
Nobody.
Like
You're on the
No.
bottom of the
I'm
list.
scraping for tickets. I'm using student tickets. Everything. Like I'm
Mhm.
trying to get all of my people in. And yeah, thankfully, I got them all in, and we were have a good game and come out with a win.
Man.
So that one was special for its own reasons. Obviously, you're first and everything like that. But I know 23 had to be special too, bro, because that had so much
Yeah.
attached to it.
Boy.
And you guys won the Big Sky Championship with that.
That shit
one.
was
nah,
special to
23
me, dog.
23, that one was nuts because, well, really, like the Idaho game was real special as well because that was like I think they were 3 and we were like 10
On
or
the
something,
road.
7.
Yep, on the road.
Yeah,
I remember
and they
that
had
one.
just beat us. They beat us the year before on some
Mm-hmm.
what I think was fluke, but whatever.
Hayden Hatton
And we
went
lit them up.
crazy. The quarterback went
Yeah,
crazy. They had a good day.
yeah, but we ended up lighting them up, and then they kind of came back late, and but like that was the time where I was like, all right, like we got a squad here, like we can low key
Yeah.
do something. And then obviously, yeah, that game was crazy when we played them at home. That one was just like a lot of fun. Like everybody was almost getting a piece of it. Like Eli was rolling, Cliff was rolling, I was going, Aaron, Keelan, um,
So y'all put
Osmo,
belt
like
to ass.
I
yeah,
was just about to say
defense, like
Keenan BTA.
yeah,
They put
Trev
belt.
was
I was
getting
on the
some,
sideline.
Riley Wilson, like everybody was eating, and so it was
Yeah.
like you see all your boys that you went through it with the year before just get slaughtered. Like now you're back and you're like,
Slaughtered.
you're having fun. Like I remember looking at one of their backers and I was like, this shit ain't fun. And he's like, nah. I was like, bro, I'm knowing, bro, this shit's ass. Like when you lose that game, that shit's ass, bro.
For
Bro,
real.
it's because everybody knows, bro. If you play, that's
Yeah.
the fun part about it.
If you
play
play it
in
long
the
enough, yeah, you're gonna get
rivalry,
stung.
you know, bro. Like looking at that other team when they're getting beat down, like you're like,
Yeah,
damn,
and you're
I've
just
been there.
yeah, you're like part of you almost feels for him, but you're like, nah,
Nah.
nah,
No mercy. No mercy
nah.
at all, bro. Boy, that one was a good one.
my
Hey, y'all really
gosh,
showed
bro.
y'all ass on that one
Yeah,
because that was
that
like
one was crazy. That one was a
y'all
lot of
put
fun.
belt to ass, and it was over. Like it almost felt like the whole game was over.
Yeah, like and we were like on that same stuff that they were on because they just beat the mess out of us the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we were like nah, like this ain't over yet. Like we're gonna keep rolling and rolling and rolling.
Nope.
Like
Move your hand. Move your hand.
Yeah.
I'm not
nah,
doing
exactly, man. Stop trying to catch it. Stop trying to catch that belt.
Bro,
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, bro, that game I was toe
They
up
came
from the
out and
floor up.
they came out and scored like their first drive of the half in like 5 or 6 plays or something, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And the kicker, he kicked everything out like all year, and he lined one right down the middle, and I'm like, it's over with. Like we're gonna
Over.
we're
Yeah.
gonna go finish this thing. Like it was
Yeah.
cool. Like we're all right.
Yeah. Oh my
Man,
gosh.
good for you.
Bro.
That was that 23.
Yeah, that
I
one
was there.
fun.
That was a good
Yeah.
one, man. Appreciate you
The
guys for that.
NDSU one. The NDSU one is probably like the most memorable.
Yeah.
2 punt
'Cause that one
returns,
was
bro.
like-
What are we talking about?
No, that was a receiving and a punt return.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you throw
Yeah.
the 2-point?
Yeah.
No, that was Keelan. That was Keelan. What?
I threw
No,
it.
Keelan caught it. Yeah,
Keelan.
Keelan. Yeah. Damn, that game
Yeah.
was legendary, man. Oh
That
my
one
gosh.
was crazy. Just because like they put us out the year before, like they're the dynasty. You're trying to go chase them.
Yeah.
Their record is like 8-3 or something, but they're not an 8-3 team. Like
Yeah.
this is NDSU now. Like we're not finna just sit here and play. Like
Yeah.
they just beat the Cats a couple weeks before. Like put
Mhm.
belt on. They played somebody put belt on them the week before that.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh man, like this is one that I'm not sleeping all week on. Like I'm grinding film, I'm getting recovery, like, and I just went out there like we're not gonna lose. Like that was like my whole mindset. Like I didn't really put my pads on ever in college, and I was putting the pads down, like trying to run through stuff, like going over the middle, like shit. Like if I get hit, I get hit. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I'm trying to win this one. Like that was like a game where I remember like vividly being like, like I'm ready to almost die out here. Like I don't even care. Like
Israel
for real,
Adesanya, I'm willing to die in here.
like for real though. Like I was like on some different stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like and I was just so at peace with everything. Like I was just flowing for real. Like I felt like I couldn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah. That was a hell of a run, like a playoff run, I think, for you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
And for you specifically, like, man, it seemed like everybody was saying Junior Bergen, like even on social media, right? Like people were just showing respect for that run of success that you had in your performances. And I would imagine that led to where you're at now, right? I mean, yeah, you had a really good career,
Absolutely.
but like that playoff run, man, that shit was special. As a former player, it was like, damn, he's balling.
Have you been back to Montana? I don't think you came to a game last year, did you?
Nah, I went to
you raised the flag.
SDSU. Yeah, I went to SDSU.
Oh, in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Right?
That was lit. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't as cool as like normal because it wasn't fully packed. It was like I think everybody had just went on break. Like that's the week before or the week of finals. So everybody just went on break. But it was still like it was still straight. Like it was still we had so much fun, man. We were bouncing around tailgates and boxes and everything. Like we're down on the field. We're doing whatever we wanted. Like we were up, down, all everywhere. And
what did the
was
love?
a lot of fun.
What did the love feel like? Like getting that love, you know, coming back home for the first time.
It was bittersweet. Obviously, like it was cool to be around it and you know enjoy everybody and know that they enjoy me as well. But it was like, damn, like I missed this. Like,
yeah, man.
Like this is home for real. Like man. 18 years old, grew up here for real. Like, this is home. Like when right as soon as you get into town, like they got the mural of me. And I was like, damn, like even that sent like goosebumps. I'm like, damn, like this is crazy.
Yeah, man. Did things like that, you know, like seeing the mural, being able to raise the flag, all the love you get from the fans, is it things like that that make you happy that you didn't leave after that 23 season?
Yeah, for sure. That was a big reason why I didn't leave. Just because, like, I know my Montana ties. I know, like, I never grew up like hoping I go to the Grizz. Like I thought I was going to Oregon, LSU, like somewhere big. But like Montana was a team that like they wanted me, a school that wanted me, and like that always stuck with me. Like Coach Pease, I remember before the first Cat game, he was like, this is why I brought you here. Like you got to show up, and like that, like I'll never forget that. And so like those things just stuck with me, and you know I prayed about it a lot, prayed, and you know God was just like, no, like you ain't going nowhere. And I was like, all right, man, rock out then.
Coach P's so real for that, bro. Like he just telling it how it is. Like, yo, you are here for this game right here. Like we need you to show up.
Like you know so we go chapel and then you go up to offense meeting.
Yeah.
So in that walk, he like pulls me aside like in the hallway. Like, you know what the fuck I brought you here, right? I brought you here for this. And I'm like, I got you, bro. Like, got you.
Yeah,
freaking Peas, man.
I rock with Peas. He's a real for sure.
Okay, we'll get to the end here, but what is your mindset heading into year 2 in the NFL?
I think just go. Like my first year, I spent a lot of time like thinking and hesitating and you know trying to do the right thing, trying to play perfect. And right now, I'm just like I've put in a ton of work this offseason. Like just go out and play, go have fun, go be who you were like as the season was winding down like last year. Like that's when I was playing some of my best ball over there. So just go ahead and just be who you are and just play ball. Like have the confidence. You know you've put in all this work, and go and show it for real.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I got my final question. I try to ask everybody. What advice do you give to the young kid from Billings? Maybe he's from Billings, maybe he's not. But from the state of Montana that's growing up and wants to be the next Junior Bergen or, you know, wants to play college football in the state of Montana and make it to the NFL.
Yeah. Man, really just you can do anything you put your mind to. Like this isn't no overnight success. Like it didn't just happen randomly. Like I've sacrificed a lot. I spent a lot of time, you know, into my craft and putting work in and studying all that stuff to get here. Like it's not something that you just wake up and be like, I'm gonna go play college football. Like no, you got to make sure you put in the time and the effort. But once you do those things, like you got to believe it as well. Like and you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Like,
two more. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no, I was just gonna say like faith without works is dead, but
For sure.
works without
Amen.
faith is always dead.
Amen.
Hey,
Amen.
that's a bar. Clip
Preach.
that. Clip that. That's a good one.
Let me mark that. Okay, I got two more. I do want to get your thoughts on this. Bobby Houck obviously retired, and then come on, I got to, Keenan. I got to. Bobby Houck retired, and then he unretired and took the defensive coordinator job at Illinois. What were your thoughts when you saw that news, man?
Oh man, I was just like, what in the world is going on? But I respect Coach Houck.
Absolutely.
I appreciate him for, he brought me in quick, like threw me into the fire, and he always loved me up. Like he never, I can't think of one time where he's chewed me. Like out of all the chewings I've heard out of him, like he's never really got into me. Like he always was like positive towards me and uplifting. And so I wish him the best. Obviously, I don't know. I wish I could have got a natty for him, but
Yeah.
it's just, it sucks it goes out that way. But I think he was probably ready for some change, and the program's probably ready for some change as well.
Absolutely. Okay, my last one. If you could go back to young junior, what would you tell yourself all those years back?
Man, I would be running track.
You didn't run track?
No, I didn't run track growing up, bro. I played basketball and baseball. So I played
Junior.
baseball like all spring, and then like once high school rolled around, I played like AAU. And I would go to like our track practices and stuff, so I knew I had to get faster. But like from a younger age, though, I would have we would have been on it early. And my dad like faults himself as well. Like, man, we should have been running. We should have been running. But we were just we had I got one full brother, but I've got like 6 or 7 cousins that grew up with me. So they're my brothers too. And so we were running from like, we all played basketball, football, baseball, wrestling. We were all just bouncing back and forth. So it was just like training in itself. Like anything you did, you were getting better for something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we never really focused a ton on our speed and stuff like that. But that's probably like something athletically, at least, I would have definitely worked on more.
For sure.
Yeah. That's great advice for young kids. I'm a track coach.
Or just play every sport. Play every sport, because that really, they all tie in. Like me and Sulcer were together last week, and we were talking about like wrestling, because he wrestled growing up.
Man, wrestlers are some of the best football players.
Yeah, like it ties in, and it doesn't even have to really be like wrestling. Like you're never shooting a double leg on anybody, but you're wrapping up, you're tackling, your mindset, like all that stuff. Like it's me or it's no. If I don't make this play, no one's gonna make this play. Like if I don't win this, no one's gonna win it for me.
Yeah.
And like I think that just ties into life itself, and then obviously into all sports. So I'd say just play as many sports as you can. Don't get sucked into one sport until down the road.
Okay, I said that was my last one. I do got one more. I'm so sorry, Keenan. If it wasn't football, what would it have been?
Man,
fashion.
I don't even. I love fashion.
You don't put it on like that.
Fashion.
You don't put it on like that.
I've been keeping it subtle, but
we gotta ask you, Junior. Have you ever seen Sammy walk into the locker room with a fit on that you were like, "Ooh, that was a nice fit"? Because Sam swears he puts it on.
I've seen Sammy walk into the locker room with Grizz Grays and Team Issue gear. That's it. That's it.
Sam gonna be putting it on. He swear he put it on.
I wasn't putting it on while I was at the U. That was after I left. That was after
he came in with Sperry's and bow shoes.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
That was pre-Junior. Junior doesn't even know that.
Khakis.
But I'm already knowing you had khaki shorts on too.
Yeah, bro. What?
I'm already knowing.
But yeah.
So if it wasn't football, what would it be? Is it fashion or what?
Man, honestly, I don't know. It's always just been football. Obviously, growing up, I wanted to play like baseball, basketball. I mean, obviously, I knew also I wasn't growing much after freshman year of high school. Like basketball ain't really it. And then at that time, I had already given up baseball because baseball takes up your whole summer.
Yep.
So I'm like, I can't even get ready for football if I'm playing baseball. But So it's really just football forever. But yeah, I mean, fashion. I got a good taste for fashion. I like fashion a lot. You know, I'm always scrolling. Whether I'm shopping or not, I'm always looking at stuff. So
Yeah.
that'd probably be somewhere I'd be interested in.
No academics, no science, no math, no nothing, no
So
engineering.
I graduated with my psychology degree.
Okay.
I was thinking like sports
Three
psychologist.
psych majors right here,
Yeah.
baby.
There you go, baby. But yeah, psych majors. Yep, that's what's out. Shout out to the psych majors.
Yep. So I was thinking sports psychology off the rip, but
Yeah.
I don't know about that now, bro. I ain't trying to go back to school.
Yeah, I feel
Facts. You won't have to. You finna go crazy this year. They gonna re-up you in a couple years, and it's gonna be all good.
Appreciate it.
Well, yeah. That's out the mud, Rashad McCann.
Kobe's 81.
For real though. I appreciate you coming on, Junior.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
I got tons of love for you. We're always gonna be watching you, and hopefully down the road, after the next season, you can come back on and chat with us again, man.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
We're wishing you all the luck,
y'all,
except for against you guys.
Except for 2 weeks out of the year, huh?
Except for 2 weeks, yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I look up to both of y'all, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Dog.